Hey, roll the dice, you either win or lose, baby. Fuck all my niggas, ain't no pick and choose. Riding through the bay with that shit on me. Look at you.
Murda Mook comes out with the classic smack line. Called me, I was getting some head. We know that. That's crazy. Got the crowd.
That was okay.
That's crazy. I'm saying he got the crowd into it.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how he got the crowd into it. It was smart. It was smart.
And then they have the bread and
then we could talk about then he goes right into the you rap like you inebriated. Verb.
But wait, before that though, because you got to go. The setup for it was he said you the king or something like that. Well, sire and court jester, you're gonna choke or fumble. Mm-hmm. After he goes into the choke, like he's talking about Verb either choking or fumbling in his past battles. Angle.
Mm-hmm. Angle.
It's not an angle.
Yes,
that is an angle.
It is an angle.
Because
Verb chokes, it's an angle. It's an approach. It's an angle.
then he goes into the alcoholic scene.
Oh my God.
To me, this is probably one of the best schemes I've heard.
Oh my goodness.
And it's not because it wasn't just a simple word association scheme. Like
that's what he's doing this entire battle, word association.
No, this was
it's not even flowing through well.
This was perfect.
This was
oh my, this is genius.
That.
What are you talking about? This was genius.
It was.
Like
it was.
What?
This was genius?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because everything made sense.
What?
Tech now. We're done this. You can go to the bar. We're gonna drink. I'm gonna tell you all about this battle rapper called Chilla Jones.
Okay.
God, if you love this, if you love this, I'm gonna tell you about this battle rapper called Chilla Jones.
Scheme like murder.
You know?
He can't. No.
Nah, I was very impressed, man.
No.
Like I want to know how long it took him to write this scheme because this is amazing.
This is amazing.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Go through the entire scheme. Go on Rap Genius. No, he got it. He said, go on Rap Genius to go through the entire scheme. The entire scheme. Go ahead.
He said, you rap like you inebriated. Verb, what's all the slurs and the mumbling? I'm trying to get you out of the bars. You stumbling. When you leave a bar drunk, what do? You stumble out of the bar.
And he's trying to get out the bar. He's trying to get out the bars.
This is the craziest.
He's stumbling, trying to get out of. What's that, a triple? It's something like, what is that, a triple? Like, this is crazy.
Keep going.
He said, AA. We know his name is A Verb. AA. Now he's talking about the AA meetings. AA, Alcohol Anonymous. He said, Pump.
How's that fire? AA, you just add an A to the name. AA?
No, he said A,
like A Verb, like A.
I know that.
Using his first name, like A. Like I said, A Black. AJ, you downplaying a lot of this stuff.
No, you downplaying a lot.
He said, Pump. He said, Pump, don't tell me you getting drunk again. You standing up against shots that ain't got no name. That's one step that I'll admit. Trust me, Chaz, alcoholic. Hope you don't think the nine a miss. Crazy. That whole and I'm messing it all the way up. But the way he said,
like I ain't catch some of those being there. I still caught like 95% of it. I ain't catch the AA. I ain't catch that, but I caught the drunk. And
nah.
He said,
He said,
if this is your first step, then I'll admit.
Trust me. Trust me, Chaz. I can haul it.
Yes. Yes.
So OBC and reach out the window now.
I can haul it.
I can haul it.
That's a reach.
I can haul it.
I can haul it. Yeah.
Why you skip over that?
I like that line.
Haul it.
That's fine.
You like reaches now?
I like the line.
I can haul it.
It all stands right in.
See.
I can admit that that's a reach. Like when I was watching, I didn't even know he meant alcoholic.
Yeah, alcoholic.
I didn't even know he meant that.
I can haul it,
but
yes, he can move weight. I can move it. I can haul it.
But doesn't match up.
It matches up perfectly.
So I can haul it. This is not pertaining to you per se.
Put that down. I'll take care of it. I can haul it. I love it.
But it's not alcoholic.
Yes, it is. Alcoholic. I can haul it. It all ties.
So wait. So this doesn't pertain to you, but I watch the culture break down bars. New Jersey twerk second round. The way the malfunction. So y'all break down and catch and reach here, but nobody catch and reaches here at all.
I like the line.
That's ridiculous. I got my eye on all of you.
I don't think it's a reach.
I got my eye on all of you.
That particular line in the scheme didn't really move me. So to me, it's just like.
But to me, the scheme is so great. I'm not
keep going
away from it.
Keep going.
He said that because you stand up against shots that ain't got no name. He said
I can haul it.
He said that he said you standing up against shots that ain't got no name. He's talking about how Verb battle people, they don't have no names. You battling nobodies.
Yeah, I know that.
And shots, bullets don't have no name. He said this is the first step that I'll admit. When you're an alcoholic, your first step is admitting you have a problem. This is the first step that I'll admit. Then he goes into trust me, Chaz. I hope you don't think alcoholic. The non-admit. He said,
I can haul it. You mean say it right. Oh, just say it right. Just say it. I'm actually say it right. Say how he said. Go ahead.
You don't think the non-admit.
Say how he said.
All right. And then he said, some friend got me fucked up.
Wait, first of all.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, some friend, like he's telling a story, some friend got me fucked up. Your friends get you fucked up, and then what they do?
They want to test your drive.
No, and then,
Like,
to do what?
if my .9 ain't blown, this is breath of lies. Like what?
That's a breath of lies.
Like if my
That's not the reach right there.
No, it's not.
Breathalyzer?
Breathalyze is a word. It's not a reach.
But breathalyzer, that's what it's called.
But
So you
breathalyze is still a word.
You are nitpicking to the fullest, but go ahead.
I'm rebutting your nitpicks with Verb.
No, I haven't really nitpicked anything, Verb.
Breathalyze is a verb.
Breathalyze.
Oh, yeah. Breathalyze is a verb over his head.
Way over his head.
That's not over my head.
He said,
Keep going.
we wake up with headaches when you rhyme. When you're drunk and you wake up the next day, what do you have, brother?
A headache, my nigga.
Head.
I did that on Sunday. I woke up with a headache. I was drunk.
All I'm asking, can we go through verbs around the same way?
This still what you got, kids? Nothing
Can we go-
intricate. This what you call liquor?
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
This still what you call liquor? I thought Shorty knew. You get the Glock 1942. Watch how you talk to killers. Fire! What we talking about, Black? What we doing? Ah! That was fire! What are you? What? You got my blood? Get my blood pressure pills.
That was cool.
Dad, get my blood pressure pills. Get my blood pressure pills. That was fire.
Hold on.
That was
Something's
fire.
not right. Take that mask off, Murda Mook.
Huh?
Murda Mook. You stuck your way on champion, Murda Mook.
Fire.
Take that mask
I gotta get my
off, Murda
Skittles
Mook.
on for that.
Yo,
Take that
Skittles.
mask off, Murda Mook.
I gotta get my Skittles
You
on.
are Murda Mook.
Where's my Al Capone at?
You are Murda Mook.
Where's my Al Capone at? Huh? Give me an Al Capone for that one. Huh? Give me an Al Capone for that one. Thank you, sir.
You're smoking, clearly.
Al Capone cigarettos. Hand rolled.
Dipped in cognac.
This round was hand rolled and dipped in cognac.
So you
It's
want
not
to skip
done
over
yet.
the fact
It's
that
not-
it's...
Well, no, I'm not
If
done.
we're not done yet.
Goodness.
You got more?
I don't know if whiskey business is before that or after that.
I think it's like the last line.
Okay. They wine and bitter. First of all,
Wine and bitter is a verb in a nutshell.
and wine is bitter.
What Murda Mook was doing on that stage.
Wine and bitter is a verb in a nutshell. Go ahead, Jazz. I'm sorry. He cut you off. He's so rude.
No, I just asked if wine is bitter. I didn't do the Rap Genius breakdown.
And he said, liquor, the liquor and drunk, as I talk about it, was straight fire. The whole scheme, this scheme alone won me the second round. There was nothing.
You are out your mind. And you're not even bringing whiskey business.
I'm not talking.
I don't know
The
when that
vendor
came
bender
up.
bar hopper mentioned these rounds for me. Mentioned these rounds on me. That's whiskey business.
The fender bender, bar hopping. When you're drunk, you fucking fender bend. You run into people. He's still going. You helping me out, but go.
I'm not helping you. You skipping on whiskey business.
I like the line.
Whiskey.
I like the line.
Whiskey risky.
It's a reach.
I like
Whiskey
the line.
risky.
It's a reach.
How many names can we reach here?
I
How much
like
we can reach?
the line.
So
Whiskey.
reaching is cool. OBC
He
is
reached
cool.
twice.
But first of
He
all,
reached more than
all
that.
times
In this scheme,
it all-
alcoholic and
he's fender bender. You drunk. You hit. That's whiskey business.
Hold on,
You been
people got
drinking
a
whiskey.
line.
That's you and whiskey's business. Y'all was getting drunk. That's whiskey's business.
That doesn't make
It's
sense.
fire.
It doesn't make
It's
sense.
fire. That's you and Henny's business. If you get drunk and crash into a car, you don't want nobody to know what you've been doing. That's between you and Henny.
Whiskey business doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Whiskey is a drink. It's a liquor.
So I'm
Fire.
seeing for you, everything makes sense and everything's crazy.
It's crazy. Fire.
That doesn't make sense.
It's fire.
No, it's not. How's it
like
fire if it doesn't make sense?
It does make sense.
It doesn't.
It does.
Whiskey.
Whiskey is an alcohol. Yes.
Yo, I'm about to be a battle rapper. RBE, Smack, King of the Dot.
You
Hit me
are
up.
a battle rapper.
Hit me up. No, I'm about to. That's what we doing?
Yeah, it was-
I'm making up all types of shit now. Woo!
How can you
I can't
penalize
wait.
a man for whiskey business when his whole scheme was was about alcohols and it all tied in, and you're gonna?
I want to
nitpick
know
that
how
one?
people knew he meant risky because I didn't know that.
That's a like you said a breath of lies. I mean, risky business is a phrase. Like we know that.
But
Risky
how did y'all
business?
know it meant?
It's easy.
That's what it's
I don't
supposed
know. I
to
ain't
mean.
get- I ain't
Risky,
know about
whiskey.
that.
Why do you whiskey?
He said dissing Omar Epps because he root for me. Y'all, bro, like should have put racks up. Should have put racks up if you're broad tight. He said. The verb in him, stirring them, sticking them, stirring them.
This is fire. This is the hot. This is
stirring them.
This is the hottest part of his round. This is the best part of his round. This part was fire.
Ain't no way that's better than that scheme.
Exactly. It's about delivery.
He said,
I did like the
he had a crazy genius scheme. He said, "This is the best.
This is the best." Her nigga, the bird nigga, the word nigga. That's fire. It's how you deliver it.
Nah, that delivery was.
It's how you so delivery. So now for Murda Mook, it's just bar for bar. Nothing else counts. Delivery.
He's doing it all.
He's not doing it all.
His delivery on this
No, it's
team
not.
was good.
Yes, he did.
He got in his bag in this round.
second,
The first
yes, he
round,
did.
he probably was wiping
This
on
is
the low
word
block, you feel
association's
me?
best.
Yes, he did.
But that scheme, he did that scheme
Crazy.
well, very
He
well.
said the ER is where you are. Give it to your lost St. Louis accent. I bet you wishing she was here where you are.
That didn't land for me.
I
Yeah,
like
with
it.
her, yeah, I didn't.
That didn't land for me.
He said beating murder, you a public defender. I like the Infinity War scheme that was fire.
You like that? That was not fire.
He did the. I don't remember Verb last 3 battles, I guess, or something like that. And then he said half a gallon took all ounces out your tank. I don't remember how he let it up, but I like that. He said took ounces out your tank just to gas up. Then he had the follow up. His name Twerk. He's supposed to shake his ass up.
Yeah, I like
dope. That was dope.
That.
Then you thought this legal aid you to beat murder? You a public defender? Wordplay.
You thought this legal aid?
That's dope.
We'll talk about it later.
That's dope.
Yeah.
He had to disappear, disintegrate. When you disappear, you disintegrate. I like that.
Crazy.
But I do feel like I heard disintegrate before.
I heard a lot of things Murda Mook said.
No, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
He said, look, he had the Lamar
Oh
Lincoln
my
line.
God.
He had the bottom line, nothing in common denominator. That was dope. I wasn't too crazy about the now and later. I thought that was okay because he said bah. He said you're going to get.
He said bah. It was cute. It was a cute.
I wasn't too crazy about that setup, but the player, I'm the coach. I help the press. If any one of the pros at.
That was
Prozac.
Oh yeah, that was.
It helps it's a pill that helps depression. Whatever. He's looking there.
Hold up.
We still going.
My origami folding a lot of paper. It took me a minute to catch that. I like that. I like that. She put a V to the side because I'm greater than soul to go is what she go at.
Danny Meyer said that, and go at Rum Nitty said that. I mean, but it's pointless.
Does somebody think I can learn that?
I got that part. I feel like I didn't hear that. But I did like the V to the side because I'm greater than.
Does somebody think I can loan that?
Danny Meyer said that.
Somebody think I can loan that?
Huh?
No, I said somebody think I can loan that. I like that because it all tied into how hard to finish. It all tied into how hard to finish.
I'm done.
You don't even try to lend bias.
Like
that. It all tied into our hard to finish. We don't rent it. Don't even try to lend bias. He's talking about lend bias when he died on the basketball court. He's talking about lend bias. Yo, it all tied.
How many times have I heard lend bias bars?
No, it all tied into what he's talking about. Verb is saying New York is biased.
I do feel like Black got a point though.
He said our hard to finish. He said our hard to finish.
How is he getting points?
We
That's not
don't
good.
rent it. Don't even try to lend by us. Like we're not biased at all. Don't even try that. That
was dope when the 10 other rappers said that.
Okay. They never use it that way. They said you gonna die in the ring. This shot will give you a heart attack. Lend by. They did it that way.
They did like the lens bias, like the lens.
No.
Like when I'm looking at the lens, they did that.
Whatever. How the lens gonna?
That's what
he didn't say that.
Oh my.
He said don't even try to lend by us. Like that was crazy.
Oh my goodness. You said smells. You said I getting the smell cologne.
He said I didn't say that was. I liked the line. I didn't say it was crazy. It just tied into the lend bias line. It all tied in.
Yeah, he said
smell the body.
So you can reach.
Smell the body. I think I can loan that.
Make sense.
I can loan that. I hard to thin it. We don't rent it. I don't even.
That's not good.
Okay.
That's not good.
I like
feeling myself like where my phone at. How many times we all do? You doing it?
I feel like I heard something.
So somehow you missed it when Hitman said that too. We didn't talk about
Hitman said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Who said it against?
We did a review against Terra.
Oh, that's just too close.
I'm saying, but it wasn't fire when Hitman said it.
Mook probably had it before him.
But I'm saying when we reviewed you didn't like when Hitman said it, but you like when Mook said it.
We didn't review Hitman Battle yet. They just
we did a recap,
but we didn't.
The same thing as here.
No, we're reviewing this battle.
Oh,
there's no recap. There's
God.
Review.
Oh my goodness.
The Siri tell you the nigga in the Applejack.
Open your phone. Even Siri will tell you ain't the one at the Applejack. That was an angle too. He was talking about New York don't like Verb. You know what I mean? And I like that, but everybody's talking about my reaction to that. Because I was like, cereal? Nah. Like, that was lit, though. Like, cereal tell you ain't the one that the apple jack. For people that don't know, New York slang, if we jack something, that means we rock with it. Some people don't know that. You just gotta let them know. Because some people gonna be like, what it mean? That's what it means. Y'all still might think it's trash. Y'all might think it's good, but I'm just letting y'all know
we
what it means.
Professors when Mook spits.
Second verb.
Verb doesn't take that much to break anything Verb says.
That's the end of the round. Second verb. Mook started talking. Mook started talking.
5 seconds from Mook.
No, I'm saying, and when Verb started, in second, Mook was talking throughout his round.
Yeah, he was.
Like in the beginning. So I'm like, all right, look at you.
Mook was real physical in the first and the second and the third. Mook was physical throughout the whole battle.
Yeah, he was. Then Verb had the rocks in your hand, Infinity Stone. I don't know the line verbatim, but it was fire. Because he said something about rocks in your hand, and he said something, and he said that. I like that. On cam.
How you feel about it, Tech?
I mean, I heard Infinity War lines a lot. I like the line though.
But Murda Mook just said it, and you said you liked it.
I said.
What?
And I like verbs.
What?
I like verbs.
Mook just said. Mook said it was fire.
And I said I like the line. You didn't hear what I said. I said I like Mook's Infinity line, and I like Verb's Infinity line. I didn't say his Infinity line was fire. I said I like the line. I had an Infinity Scream War line. Everybody has it. Charlie Clips had one.
So why didn't we say it when Mook said it?
I said I like Mook's line. The same way I did for. I said I like the line. I didn't like what you see. You trying to.
I'm not trying. I'm pointing out what's happening. Point the facts. Point the facts here. That's ridiculous.
Said on cam opponents don't know they dead. I sixth sense them. That was fire.
Crazy.
That was fire.
Crazy.
Then he got into his Showtime, right?
Yeah.
I have to make a note. This is my first time ever saying Verb slogan. I've never said it with him. I don't know why, but I just knew it. Like, I never really knew it, but I felt like a Verb fan. I was like, in 3D too. So it's Showtime. They say like pound for pound. Get them broken down to whole ounces, and he was snapping on that part. Fork in your noodle, twisted and lick the Prego.
That was Prego.
The Prego.
Twisted neck.
Snap.
The Prego. And I let it around go. Lego. Lego.
I'm early. Throwing around in my toaster. Lego my ego. That was fire. That was fire tech.
Lego my ego.
That was fire tech.
What?
Early in the morning. You ever heard that song?
What's wrong with Lego my ego?
They make waffles early in the morning.
Okay.
Right?
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire.
The Applejack cereal Applejack.
He make that sound so tough.
Yeah, it's called delivery.
Shit, man.
It's called.
He kill at breakfast. He said Lego.
It's called delivery.
He made that shit sound crazy.
It's called delivery. It's called projection.
I can't never look at a toaster. I can't look at a toaster anymore.
Okay.
Look at a toaster totally different now.
Okay.
Every time I walk up to a toaster.
Stop the toaster.
Lego. Where is Carmen Diego? Remember that flow?
Carmen
Where
Sandiego.
in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Diego.
Prego.
Bigo.
Alright, so then I think Verb got into a little like angle about Mook saying like he was special or something like that. Like he's one of a kind. And he said one of your heads is you're a unicorn. That was dope to me.
Yeah.
Wasn't fire, but it was dope. You were actor. Nobody remember you, young John Witherspoon.
Fire.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Cause I then started thinking like,
That
yo,
was fire.
that was fire. Dope.
Yeah.
You not one of the Bulls. You not Wiggins. Sorry, gotta get rid of you, son. Like Doc Rivers.
Oh,
that
man.
was cold.
Oh, man.
That was cold. Am I skipping anything?
No,
Hardest
I'm feeling hand down, man. Down.
Hardest line of both of the rounds.
Son, stop disrespecting that Steve, man.
Like,
Come on, if y'all agree with me, put in comments.
He's always sliding.
A Verb had the best rounds of the first and the second. What are we saying here?
You came in the game with the same moves. Can Ryu. Fire.
That was
I think
cool
that's
to me.
how
That
he
was
ended
cool.
the round, though. But am I skipping anything? I might be.
He said I told my itch we ain't celebrating itch, we gold, mama. He said itinerary killing, we skating, we road bouncing, hollow points all in the 40 like I low mountains or something. The way he said it was crazy.
Oh, that was before the whole ounces.
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah,
He said it's ironic how you the first good schoolboy I've met without great principle.
That didn't hit for me because it didn't rhyme with anything. What does it
you
rhyme?
always have to. He had the Markel Fultz, but on the flow he's no Tatum.
I didn't get that line. Can you explain that?
Markel, they both came in. They both came in at the same time, and Tatum was just like way better.
Yeah.
Than
What are they?
Blew up.
They're point guards. They're basketball players.
Sixers and the
they're both
Celtics.
rookies.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the Sixers actually could have got Tatum, but we went for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah.
And Tatum is clearly better than him.
Got you. Okay.
He said
flow, obviously.
he had the what is that? When it's over, you gonna be sour. Don't cry, baby. You like that line, right, Black?
It's cool.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know he said that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he said if I catch you running spots, we all cheaters, cannons, light up you and your girl, we caught cheaters.
Okay.
I like that line. But then he started to get booed. And this is where he dropped the ball. He start at 12 lines in, 12 bars in, whatever. I got 12 lines down for Verb. He got booed and he ended.
He finished his round.
He ended it premature.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
If he rapped for 5 minutes, the contractual agreement was 5 minutes. So you saying he rapped for 2 minutes or something? Refused to.
He rapped for like 4 minutes.
For 5. We can time it.
Oh yeah, with crowd reaction.
So,
he rapped for 5 minutes with crowd reaction included.
Nah, we don't have it timed.
We gotta go to battle rap stats for the time.
Shout out to battle rap stats.
We gotta go to battle. But
you saying he got booed and he exited? That's not what happened.
He did. He ended it off.
That's probably where his round was ended.
No, he got mad.
No, he started to cut it off. No, he didn't cut it off.
He stumbled a few times in that second round too.
Oh my goodness!
He really did.
He stumbled.
Yes. I know when a battle rap is slipping. He slipped up a few times in that second round. Trust and believe.
Probably one time at that.
Okay.
Best.
This is because I think Mook's second was really good. But I think Averb's first was really, really good. And I feel like if Averb had a first...
Verb's first was great.
If Verb had a first round, I think he clearly would have took the second round. But Verb's first round, his second round was not better than his first. At all. Not even
better
close.
than Murda Mook stuff.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not.
I got Verb 2-0 right now.
I got Verb 2-0 right now. I got Mook with the second round.
I got Verb 2-0 right now.
Verb's second was dope. It wasn't the first. It was dope. Like, I liked a lot of stuff in it. But that scheme for me was like...
That's it?
It was just really,
it wrapped
really
it all
good.
up.
That's the alcohol scheme.
Man, what's wrong with you?
You know what scheme you're talking
ended
about.
in whiskey business. I can haul it.
He hasn't been right
I
since.
feel you. But
Verb came up here and
breath of lies.
Nah,
he's big. Verb is his favorite.
No, that's
Murda
cool.
Mook is your favorite rapper.
Murda Mook is the GOAT. I didn't say
it shows how he's breaking this down.
Battle rapper. Murda Mook
it shows everything is crazy.
He has two battle rappers that he likes, Loaded Lux and Verb, and it shows.
It's not showing.
Okay.
So you want to get into the polls and all that stuff and how everybody has Verb? I will do one.
So please.
So do you want to do that?
We can't. Huh? Because people actually have to watch the battle.
Okay. I can point things out to make sure they watch the battle. I can create one.
There's no point now. The consensus have Verb winning.
Oh, acknowledge that.
I'm not. Because it's not true.
It is true. It shows.
Okay. Well, let's go into the third.
I can see people giving Verb that second.
Yeah.
Because there was reaches in there.
Oh, come on.
And there was lines that have been said before. But for me, the lines that have been said before didn't affect me anyway. I didn't. Those lines like Len lines.
What did Verb say? What good did what did Verb say that
we
was
just
remotely
went
close?
over.
Better than Mook.
I feel you.
What?
There's some people
That's one line.
There's some people that don't really think that scheme was that fire.
I'm saying, but even if you take away Murda Mook's alcohol scheme, he had a good second round. Like, what is it?
Did Verb.
What did he say that was
we just brought it up. We gotta repeat that. That's why we went through the lines.
We said prego, Lego, my ego.
I can't Applejack, cereal, Applejack.
Where in the world is
cereal?
Carmen,
Applejack.
Diego, Ilego,
But he didn't say none of that.
He did so. He said, where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Apple cereal, Applejack. Cereal, Applejack.
All right. Can we go to round 3? Because
Verb is up 2-0.
This is the closeout.
Verb is up 2-0.
This is where Murda Mook shows why he's the GOAT, and he closes it out.
Because he raps for 20 minutes?
It doesn't matter. He closed out. It was 20 minutes of interesting work.
I'm gonna give it a buck. I don't know how you could give Verb that.
He said, but if action causes reaction, you abstract. Let's speak facts. Then I'm gonna keep going. He said, if your existence predicates off decision, you hypothetical. He started breaking down the word verb. He broke down the whole word. You talking he don't angle. He broke down the whole word.
And it wasn't whack because I feel like some people have used that action word, but they don't. Mook is a different type of intelligent. And the way he did that, was like, your hypothetical, you need a noun to make you be something, dog. That's cold.
This is
and the wordplay was fire.
This is marble floor versatile, but okay, you get it.
The only reason you exist is because you position next to something that's real.
This is marble floor versatile. Fire. He said, he said, he's looking at that. This is crazy. He said,
everything Mook says is crazy.
I like it. Marble floor.
I got where he was going.
This marble floor is versatile. Oh, this was crazy. You can go to a hotel room. You can lay a towel down all you want. The floor wins. This is marble floor is versatile. You versatile? Okay. He said these doors for surf. Who the F told you could ride? Not in vain. Talking that risk, pushing suicide. Not in vain. Taking a risk, pushing suicide.
That was okay.
Suicide. Okay.
Jay Black, you better listen now.
But he said, I mean, yeah, son, they caught the kidnapping. But if you look close, you see he trying to get money. That's why he ransomed. Come on.
Angle.
Come on, man. Like, he don't even want to talk about this. But he said, Chaz, you a itch.
Sound better with Rum Nitty and John.
He said, Chaz, you a itch. Key off him like I had a list. Sound of a Tech 9. Talk about me, man. He said, sound of a Tech 9. I feel like Easter. I'm about to have a fit.
I'm about to have a fit on Easter. You get that fresh fit.
What?
Fire.
What?
That was fire.
Then things started to get physical, and then Verb started to get emotional.
What?
Yeah, he got emotional. He said,
"You might wanna."
I'm good.
He said, "We don't gotta discuss them. Why you did? We don't gotta discuss them. Why you despicable? Why you despicable? We don't gotta discuss then. Why you despicable? Why are you despicable? And you're pickable. Like I can pick on you whenever I want.
I didn't know.
I
didn't get that one.
Oh my gosh. He said back when Smack was raw, it was important. Missouri was sort of slow. Thought I could set the table for him. Come on, man. That was crazy.
Cassette.
It's pointless debate, you take.
Huh?
Cassette. Fast forward. Rewind. Then he did the. Right. That was that part, right?
This is. We could keep going.
It's pointless.
Yeah, because it's fire.
Everything Mook says is fire.
Okay.
It's a million times the greatest.
He said it ain't an accident. Y'all want to talk.
You forgot. 6 under 12 all over me. No TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That
whole joint was crazy.
That was dope.
He said it ain't an accident. You wanted y'all collision that bad. You turned into him. Talking about load of luck. Now you want to load of luck.
That was fire. That was fire.
He said,
you forgot another one when he did the Beyonce Jay-Z line. I kind of was scared because I'm like, dang, we done heard so many lines about kicking. But then he said, I don't respond when little sissies try to kick it with me. That was cold.
Little sissies, yeah.
That was cold.
Yeah.
That was cold. I like that.
Little sissies, yep. He said, but he already gave you rounds when he curved you 3 times.
I like that too. That was fire.
I didn't get that.
He curved you, round, you, and then like you. Like a clover, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what
it's like a clover.
Alright, whatever.
It's like a clover.
I thought it was round when you curve it, so that's why I just thought.
He said, yeah, curve.
I know too deep into it.
I get it.
The Solar Universe game, I thought that was nice. He had a young ill catchphrase. Would never had that impact. Who would have?
It was a reach in the soul system scheme.
He would have hit Beasley to come through as a spitter, and Smack would have been like, who is this nigga? Like he talked about, Mook talked about how he didn't want really bought Verb in the game. They about to whoop Verb ass in New York, and Murda Mook saved them from getting beat up. And not only that, he said, he let him rap, and New York appreciated him, and that's what got Verb his start. So you gotta give Murda Mook created Verb, and you gotta give him all praise for that.
He didn't create Verb.
You created Verb, right? He said, the Guardian Angel party arty line. Yo, that wasn't crazy?
On Guardian Angel, he said yours ain't like
I thought the moment the fact that him bringing the party arty was dope, but the entire thing wasn't that crazy.
Yes, it was.
You gonna party with
I thought that was fire.
It was the flow. Well, he must not be here to say you, bro. Your Guardian Angel next to my Guardian Angel. Party yardy. They partying hard. Like, it was just dope. You brought up party yardy. You get what I'm saying? And just the party yardy, hardy. Like, again, that was flow.
Okay.
That makes it sound really good. What was after that?
He said you put a blindfold on yours against. Blindfold on you against X Factor. What's the fade? What was that, a fade? You making up new card games. blindfolding. You combine poker with playing spades. Like, come on. In spades, you go blind. There's blinds. And poker, you fold. Blindfolding. Like
I don't think people caught that.
You fold in poker.
Also because his third was so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was times where it was like this. So
no, for tech, it's all the way up here.
I hear everything. I listen to everything.
This whole round was 20 minutes. It was crazy.
So you might say something. He might say something.
Yeah, no dry
okay.
spots.
No.
He might say something okay,
it's pointless,
and the crowd might lose him. But
It's
then
pointless.
when they hear something that they ain't get that blindfold poker. They ain't get
a lot.
They ain't get it.
Bro.
He said shatter your jaw, put you in surgery. Because I heard if it's glass, you're supposed to break in case of emergency.
That was cool.
I thought that was fire.
But listen, let me talk about something I noticed on the watch back. When he was talking about the Midwest movement, we're going to talk about who really broke it up. Verb, Holla, Ill, Remedy. That was the names he did, right?
He killed
like that.
And he said the names. I think I'm the only one that picked up on this. He said the names in order every single time. Frontwards and backwards. Meaning, he said Verb, Holla for Ill for the Remedy. And then he might say Ill, Remedy. He might say Holla, Verb, Verb, Holla. But he never combobulated the words. Like, he never said Verb after Ill. Like, I don't know. I picked up on it. But he kept the names in order. That's talent. Because me, I'd have jumbled them up and just said them randomly. He kept it in order. I have to give him points for that. And it was a dope angle. How St. Louis broke
This is
up.
like, I'm not saying Murda Mook is LeBron, but you know how Sports Center, every week, there has a new stat for him to look extremely good?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here. There's a new stat for Mook.
Mook
There's a new category.
in order.
There's a new category for Murda Mook. And we discovered schemes today.
That was dope. But case of emergency, what you can't argue these lines. Argue the call. I mean, you can't argue these lines. Something ref after. Argue the call. You get a tech after. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. Well, he was talking about total slaughter.
Yep.
Chad, you was a picket away from sleeping on that boy cot. Talking about Cortez. Cortez? We talking about Cortez?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh. They started talking about dyke mother. Verb mother being a dyke. That angle for me.
It's been used before.
It didn't really hit for me. Like it was.
I need to hear it.
It was shaky.
He's coming at Verb in his sassy ways. That's all.
It was shaky, but I did like the line when he said,
They come from an itch. They come from. I like the way he said.
That was cool.
They come from an itch.
I'm talking about the babysitter when he said the babysitter raped him or something like that, and he said, "You got mouth from a horse."
The foliage.
Broad on broad is ordinary.
Yeah.
Like a broad horse.
Because they've been feeding you.
Come on, man.
They've been feeding you horse-ish,
Mm-hmm.
a pesticide, the foliage, manure, and the earth collide.
Dope.
But I'm guessing you prefer the lies.
Yep.
Like,
Because they feeding you horse. Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. So I really like this. I caught this in the building, but I didn't catch how deep it was. Pause. When he did the you do the Showtime in 3D, his slogan. Do I gotta be the one dimension? They showing poor traits and lack of depth because they not seeing father in the picture. Talking about his kids. He's like, bruh, Showtime in 3D, one dimension, portraits, lack of depth. They not seeing father in the picture. 3D, you gonna see father. I really loved it. I loved it. I love that third. That was the end of the end of what I got.
He destroyed vegan Verb. He talked about him being a vegan all over.
How did he destroy it?
It was crazy.
I need to
the
hear
way he broke it down was crazy.
How did he break it down?
Pull it up. I got it down there because it was good. But I can pull the notes. All I gotta do is go to Rap Genius and pull everything up. But I got the notes down
He
there.
didn't destroy veganism.
Yes, he did. He said you always
It's what you eat.
He said you always broadcasting the pussy. Why you got that way? Why you got that way for you? But a nigga who get ass don't brag. It's just another day for you.
I like that.
was crazy. You and Verb always talking about what he do with the girls and.
I like that.
He had to draw niggas when I commando. He had his tailored suit for a body.
So you draw
that's in the dresser
you draw on
for desperate measures.
Draws on. What's commando? Commando's what? What is that?
Oh come on, okay man. You know
Yeah,
commando
that
always
line
draws.
is-
Everything. You said what?
Commando.
Commando is what?
You got on fair commandos. I think they draws.
It's when you go in commando. It draws off.
Yeah.
So when you draws on. That's commando.
Man.
It's pointless. Go ahead. It's pointless. It really is pointless.
Yeah, that
I'm
line
sorry.
was backwards.
Go ahead. It's pointless.
Hey, whatever.
It's pointless.
He had an AI stepping over the loo. I like that line. I like that. He said, he talked about how his house is paid off. I don't owe no dime, which means I don't rent my floors. Nigga, I own mine. Let's take your laundry out and throw it on the clothesline. That was like
that was a nice setup.
I like that setup. Like, you airing out the dirty laundry. He said, let's take it. Like, I never heard nobody say, let's take your laundry out and let's put it on the clothesline. Taking it back to the old school when people used to dry their clothes. I like that stuff like that. Overall, I mean, we go on and on. I like the part where he talked about how him and his daughter don't got the same bloodline, but he still take care of her. He still raise her. But he talks about how Verb don't have none of his kids. He said, but you ain't got custody. None of your kids when they call you Mister. He said, some of your daughters and brothers don't even know they got sisters. That was crazy. That's impactful. I like that.
How is it impactful? You can't verify confirm it.
Well, Verb looked a little like he was a little upset behind it.
I mean, I can repeat what he said on I mean, he said my baby mom's right there.
Who said that?
Verb.
Okay. But that's a breath of lies.
Okay.
No, fire round for Mook. I think he closed it out in the third. And, you got lines for Verb?
You don't have nothing for Verb?
I got 10 lines down.
I got to hear.
Verb said greatest in battle rap. You motherfuckers got company now. He said got a problem with math. Well, it's okay. Just don't let it beat you over the head. Clowning Mook about the math situation. I like that.
That was fire.
Math was right there too. Math was like sitting right next to avocado.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Because he pointed at him. Yeah, that was fire.
He said Summer Madness 1. I seen the light first, like Thomas Edison. He said Verb in the third with some slight stumbles. His third was a little choppy to me. He started to screw up a little bit. He said, serve up 10 years of killing. It's only right they gave me murder. I like that line.
It's only right they gave me murder.
Fire. Crazy.
That was fire.
Crazy.
I like that. He said, Smack did it to you. You let him do it to us. Nigga, use the itch and the bitter nigga. He's like, Smack did all these things. Nigga, use it and the bitter nigga. I like that. He said, bring the black and white leagues together and end segregation. Dummy, there's no money in separation. Saying all the leagues should get together. I like that. He said, you big fish always want to swim by yourself, but it's the small fish swimming in the pond that make the pond ripple.
I love that.
I like that line.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. I love that a lot. He was talking. He took this round, the beginning to talk. Yeah.
He said it's a rap itch. Y'all jokes, a bunch of my verse memes. No stipulations. Y'all diverse me. We ain't the same upper two different levels. That's what diverse mean. I like the way he went into that. I thought that was dope. He said, then I stretch it. He had I stretch your girl, Miss Incredible. He said breaking me down.
Sparkle. Wait, he said make it something out the sparkle. Let's make a spectacle. Stretch your girl, Miss Incredible.
Yeah,
that was fire.
That was crazy.
That was fire.
That was crazy.
I love that. Breaking one down.
Breaking
one down was your MO. Okay.
Mook.
That's in the beginning.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's in the beginning.
I'm saying I said that to him when you first.
Oh yeah. Fire.
Okay.
That line was fire.
Dope. Well, I mean, overall, you got anything else for me?
Yeah, definitely.
I said, yeah, definitely.
You trying to play him like
yo,
he
spent 10 minutes on Mook's round?
Mook's round was 20 minutes.
Yeah,
What do you think? I got 30 lines down for Mook.
He
First round's 8 minutes.
He can't open his eyes now. Make it to where he can't open his iPhone now. I might have butchered it, but
No,
I'll make it to where he can't open his iPhone
I heard the
now.
screen recognition line. I heard that before.
What do you mean? What are you
I
saying?
beat you to where your iPhone won't recognize you.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
I heard that.
You heard it before?
You nitpick with Mook. I heard that iPhone line before. I beat you so bad your iPhone won't recognize you.
I've heard half of everything Mook was saying before. What are you talking about, Tech?
Well, you should have nitpicked him because I ain't heard.
Oh my
you rebuttal
goodness!
nothing. I mean, I'm gonna eat this cupcake.
It's celebrate. Pointless.
I'm gonna celebrate Mook's win.
Wait, we forgot about the rebuttal.
Keep going.
You are what you eat. That's why you just a seasoned dead body.
The best bar or scheme or line of the third.
See, you gave Verb the best
because it's
line every round.
The first round.
That's not fair.
The first, I can quote me on this. Verb had the best lines of every round, and I will serve it if I have to.
Okay. There's no point.
That season that me was crazy.
That was fire.
That was ridiculous. You did all that. So you
seen
the vegan stuff that Murda Mook spent 5 minutes to break down the cipher, then pretty much didn't get right. Verb rebuttals that in 10 seconds, and it's the most craziest thing.
I know. Verb had the best lines through all rounds. I know.
He told me what I did to him. You know what I'm saying?
There's no win.
I mean, this is why the majority feel like Verb won.
The majority feel like Verb won because Murda Mook hasn't been hit before in 10 years.
So there's no point in Murda Mook's battling then. Murda Mook should never battle then. If that's the case. So against anybody, this has been the same case.
Nah, he in there now. He in the water now. He's still gonna get hated.
Actually, this is a stock raiser for Mook because now the fans actually got to see him in a good battle. And they haven't seen him in a good battle in 10 years.
Exactly.
This actually really
It's a stock raiser
for Mook. Yeah, yes it is because.
So you think that he actually should be going?
First of all, not only did he give you an interesting battle, but he actually proved that he can do what they do in this era, which is something he hasn't done because he's battled he's battled Iron Solomon, he's battled Low Deluxe, both dudes back from the golden era, way back when. So he finally battled somebody that's more up to date from the URL era, and he stood toe to toe with him.
And I feel like Lux was the best person to do it. I said Lux?
Yeah,
my fault. I meant Verb. I feel like Verb was the best person to do it. Like, cause they're both pen heavy. Like,
but
they created like the flow switches. Like, you wouldn't have heard them flow switches from another person.
No.
The ones that Verb did, like, battle rappers don't do that. Verb is more than just a battler. Like, he knows what to do. And it's funny that they both did them. Verb nigga, there you go. Like, it was just fire. But Verb, it was great. It was a great battle. I will watch it again. Some people say they don't got replay value. Y'all bugging. That battle.
They don't know a great battle.
That battle is so
fire.
Good.
Fire battle.
Yeah.
Salute to A Verb. Salute to Murda Mook. Verb, I have a shirt. I wore a shirt for you. You did good. But I
don't got to wear a shirt at all because the majority decision is in A-Verb 1.
Great battle, regardless who you slice it for. I got Murda Mook 2-1. I think A-Verb did a great job. To me, I feel like Mook won the battle, but I feel like A-Verb won the war. And he should. And then everybody wants to see him battle loaded up.
You said
if Mook were to destroy him, nobody would want to see Verb.
You said Goods beat Terrock because he won the war. So why is this scenario flipped favor?
Not only did Goods win the war, but I feel like Goods actually won that battle. See, you could
say that because he won the war.
No, you could win a battle and still lose the war. Verb won this war. The talk was Verb could not stand toe to toe with Murda Mook, and he did. That's what the talk was. If Conor McGregor lost to Mayweather, but he still kept his pride because he was able to last 9 rounds with Mayweather. But he was able to last 9 rounds.
Conor McGregor didn't last anything. It was a strategy.
But it doesn't matter.
He just wanted to wear him out.
But he didn't lose.
Conor didn't do anything.
But he didn't lose his pride. He didn't lose his pride. He didn't. He's still well respected.
This is not Conor McGregor versus Floyd.
No, it's not. But I'm just giving you an example. I mean, I'm giving you an example of. If a high school basketball team plays against an NBA team and the NBA team only beats them by 10 points, who wins the war? The high school basketball team wins the war because they lost. Of course, they lost to the NBA team, but they only lost by 10 points. So at the end of the day, who gets more praise? The high school basketball team because they actually hung in there with the pros. This is the same case scenario. It's the same thing.
Verb hung with a god and now y'all got company.
No, A-Verb beat a god rounds 1 and 2. Third round is debatable. Just because you spit for 20 minutes don't mean anything.
The third is not debatable.
Third is debatable. The third is debatable. There's a lot of dry spots that, I think Tech-9 gave a whole bunch of credit to. A lot of reaches that Tech-9 gave credit to. I think Murda Mook didn't come alive to be the person that he is until the third round. We're talking about Murda Mook breaking down, when he say break you down to your last molecule, he didn't even attempt that until third. It's bar for bar in the round 1 and 2. You tell me A-Verb is doing a better job at Murda Mook than Murda Mook? With angles and approaches? Discredit you? See, y'all paint a narrative in videos. A-Verb paint the narrative in the ring. That's where you're supposed to do it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna let him get his rocks.
You know what I mean? The face-offs, you did all that. See, everybody was on Mook's side. But the battle happened or not, but for a reason.
Okay.
It shows. Better approach, better angles, better set. Everybody was on Mook's side.
That's what you thought.
The polls, same way you said Tay-Rock and Goods, the polls was 90% in Tay-Rock's favor. For this battle, the polls are probably 70% in Mook's favor.
That's because A-Verb was
everybody
horrible.
was on side.
A-Verb has been trashed his past few years, and now he's finally had a great showing. A-Verb was only down that much because of how bad he's been doing.
True.
That's the only reason why he was down so much.
He didn't do good versus Twerk. He didn't do good versus B-Dot.
He did. Oh, he lost his work.
It's debatable.
He did a lot of debatable.
I felt he lost, but I felt it's debatable.
But he had a lot of debatable.
Verb was good versus Twerk, but not something I would say could beat Mook. But I agree. I feel like Verb could beat Mook though. Like all my predictions was Mook But if Verb won, it wouldn't have been a surprise to me because Verb is like that.
And you gotta look at the fact that prior to this battle, he just lost to Pat Stay. Fans always look at your most recent battle and they go, whoa.
Go ahead.
They went, whoa, oh, how you gonna be Murda Mook? You just lost to Pat Stay. So that's why Verb was down so much on the polls. But we all know Verb is a great rapper. You know, I don't take nothing away from Verb. Verb did very well. He did great.
He did a great job on trying to save Mook, but it's not gonna work.
I don't have to save Mook.
You gotta save him.
Mook saved himself.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He really did. He saved himself by going in there rapping and showing the difference.
On Twitter, Verb didn't even say he won yet. The people are saying it. Yeah, you got, you and Mook got to convince everybody that he won.
Okay.
A great job in doing that. Great, valiant effort.
I'll tell you one thing. Verb better stay away from Loaded Lux. I tell you that right
Okay,
now.
so that's the only part we agree. This entire video, the only part we agree on.
Stay away from.
We'll agree on that.
Stay away from.
I disagree with everything else, but I agree on that.
And I also feel like now.
I want to see it though.
Remember what we was talking about earlier? I feel like Verb is in that situation now. He was so great this battle that if he doesn't do that next time or better, it's not going to be good enough.
But he will.
He won't.
His opposition is. Yes, he will. His opposition is there.
He goes against. I'll be honest with you. I don't even think Verb should battle Loaded Lux because there's no way he's going to win that battle. He can't win that battle.
After tonight.
He can't win that battle.
It's possible.
He can't win that
It's
battle.
possible.
I mean, you said this.
When you get up there, he's there. This is the most buzz he's ever had in his whole career. He's reached that ceiling. The only thing he can do is go down from here. That's the only thing he can do. That's it. The only thing he can do is, and he better stay away from Loaded Lux. Because guess what? The fans have already done him a favor by giving him a win that he didn't.
They gave him a win that he got.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right.
You know what I mean? I mean, we can sit here and break down lines and pretend everything is crazy, but that's just not the case. That's not the case here, So that's my take on it.
2-1 Mook.
2-1 Verb, debatable third.
Come on, Jazz.
I got.
Don't
you got
come on.
Mook. You said you got Mook already.
I got A Mook.
Hey Mook.
Hey Mook.
You crazy.
Hey. Nah, I got Mook 2-1.
There we go.
But.
Here go the butt. There's no butt. Just say 2-1 Mook. Just say champion after that.
Champion.
There just may be a survey. We gotta let the people know what this is.
Nah, I can see people saying Verb 1.
It's gonna be a survey out this.
I can definitely see people saying Verb 1.
You did great.
So,
That was a great battle.
champion. There will be more. There will be more in this subject. I'll leave it at that.
Or you gotta cut them loose. Ay, roll the dice, you either win or lose. Baby, fuck all my niggas, ain't no pick and choose. Riding through the bay with that shit on me. Look at you,